Use Associated Bag's economy shrink packaging system with 12-inch impulse heat sealer and heat gun to seal, trim, and shrink a variety of poly and PVC bags, tubing, and film. The impulse heat sealer creates a strong, tamper-evident seal with no warm-up required, while the variable temperature heat gun for low-volume shrink wrapping will complete your shrink packaging needs. Unpack the heat sealer and place it on a sturdy level surface. Review all documentation and instructional materials carefully. Plug the impulse heat sealer into an electrical outlet and it's ready for immediate use. There is no power switch, it instantly activates when the sealer arm is pressed down. Set the timer dial according to the thickness specifications in the instruction manual for the material you are sealing. Keep in mind that the thicker mills and gauges require a longer heat sealing time or a higher number setting on the dial. When using a 12-inch sealer with a trim and seal element, the timer settings are as follows. A 1 mil and equivalent equals a 1 to 4 setting on the dial, 2 through 5 and equivalent equals a 5 or 6 setting, and a 6 mil and equivalent equals a 6 or 7 setting. Perform some tests to perfect your setting. Place a sample item on the cloth between the seal bars and press the arm down using the sealer handle, keeping it firmly pressed down. The timer dial controls the heat sealing time automatically. The indicator light and power will turn off when the sealing time is complete. Wait 1 to 2 seconds for the bag to cool and then release the handle and raise the sealer arm. The trim and seal element melts through the film and creates a tamper-evident seal. Inspect the finished seal. If there are any holes or breaks, reduce the heat sealing time. If the seal is weak, increase the heat sealing time. Additionally, if the bag sticks to the rubber pressure bar, increase the cooling time by holding down the handle a few seconds longer after the timer light has turned off. Once the proper heat sealing time is determined, it will produce the same result each time unless the thickness or type of material being sealed changes. Our tubing and film on a roll can be made to size to accommodate your specific item. Seal one side first, then place your product inside before sealing the remaining edges. Once you've completely sealed an item within shrink material, it can be shrink wrapped using the heat gun. Always make sure the hot air stream is directed away from you and begin with the airflow and heat dial set to low. This will help to prevent overheating and ensures that the film is warmed gradually. Test your heat gun first by shrinking a small piece of tubing or film over a sample product. Hold the heat gun about 2 to 3 inches from the film, then begin moving it up and down and around your product until it is tightly wrapped. If the material isn't shrinking enough, make adjustments on the dial or adjust the airflow to high. Make sure to monitor the film for any signs of melting or burning. Each material and mill thickness will require different heat settings. It's important to experiment in order to find the best combination for the material you are using. Be sure to power off and unplug the heat gun when it is not in use. Over time and through normal use of the impulse heat sealer, the cloth cover, heat element, and insulation tape will eventually become worn and less effective. Our 12-inch trim and seal element service kit includes 2 heat elements, 2 non-stick cloth covers, and insulation tape. See our Impulse Heat Sealer Service Kit how-to video for step-by-step instructions on how to replace these items. Choose from a variety of in-stock bags, tubing, and film for your heat sealing and shrink wrapping needs. We also carry multiple styles and sizes of heat sealers, heat guns, and other shrink-related materials. To order our economy shrink packaging system, or any of Associated Bag's thousands of quality products, please call 800-926-6100 or visit our website at associatedbag.com.